What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Thunder Valley Racing League here on NASCAR Heat 5. We are racing Auto Club tonight, and it should be a pretty good race. Be a 50% on 2x wear race, and these guys are about to run qualifying right now at the moment, and when they get done I'll make sure I get you all the results. That way we can see our starting order for tonight's race. And in the booth tonight is me. I forgot to introduce myself. So I'm Shifter, is what they call me, and I'll be the commentator for tonight's race. I am kind of new to this whole commentating stuff, so we're gonna throw it in here and see what happens, and hopefully y'all enjoy the show for tonight's race. And it does look like we will have about 18 to 19 cars in tonight's race, I do believe. So it should be pretty good. I know they're running custom paint schemes for this Arca Menard series that we're running. I know stages are set up with, I think the first stage is 18 laps, and then the next stage is 14 laps, and then the final stage is a total of 38 laps. So that means throughout stage 1 and 2 they will not have to pit at all, and then following into stage 3 they'll probably have to make one pit stop, maybe two. It depends on the different pit strategies that we do tend to see tonight. So we're just currently waiting on the invite and the results for qualifying. And it looks like they're waiting on one guy to start qualifying. I was hoping to have another person in the booth tonight, but they never let me know if they were gonna hop in or not. So we're just gonna send it and see what we got. What's up, Heredia? I know you're out there running the race tonight, I do believe, and good luck to you tonight, man. Hope it goes well for you. And for all those out there that have raced with us or around us, y'all know that Heredia is one of our fastest guys out there. No matter what track you go to, this man's like out here breaking records and everything. He's fast. No problem, Heredia. I think he actually in the trucks for the Roval, he just set a record of all time on NASCAR Heat 5 with a I believe it is a 118. I do believe 118.9 or something. It was something crazy like that. Dude's out here just setting records, and he's got his honey buns to eat as he prepares for tonight's race. That's probably how he breaks these records, man. He probably just like, I don't know what he puts in his honey buns, but yeah, Heredia, that is the record. That's the all-time record for the trucks at Roval. You're top of the leaderboard last time I checked. It was a 118.9. Actually, I'm gonna look right here. I do believe. Let's see, all time. Yep, a 118.943. Heredia is rocking at the top of the leaderboard. That's fast, man. I've tried, and y'all can see my personal best there is a 122. But yeah, he is rolling around the course. Be interesting to see the strategies and stuff that we have for tonight. I'm used to racing with ×3 wear, so it'll be a little different to see them run on ×2. Be a little adjustment for everybody. I know we are a few races into the season. What's up, T-Galt? I don't know, man. You tell me. What's up, my soaps? Good luck to y'all tonight. I do believe y'all are also in the field for tonight. I am, like I said in the beginning of this, I am new to all this commentator stuff. I ain't done it in quite a while. I used to live stream all the time on my channel, and I got away from it. So I figured I'd set stuff back up and jump in. I get that, Tigo. That's what we're here for. No problem, buddy. Yeah, we're here to have fun and just put on a good show. That's what video games are all about, man. No matter what's going on in the current world and current issues, you know, it could be personal life or just the world in general. It's pretty crazy out there, but gonna come home, kick back, take it easy, and relax with some racing. It's always a good time, good way to spend the time, anyways. I didn't see you join there, so Lee Bailey. That's sinless. Man, I just now started racing with this guy just a little bit ago, and he's a pretty good racer. He's pretty clean, pretty fun. I was showing him the other night what share play was. We did like some drag racing on a couple different games, and I showed him Dirt Rally 2.0, and I got to see the craziness that was. That is a crazy game. I don't know if you guys have ever played it on the wheel, but it is a really big change. It's like you're taking these corners, you know, 70 miles an hour sideways, sliding through dirt, maybe a tire hanging off a cliff. It's wild, man. And throw out my opinions for the race that was earlier today. They raced at the Roval earlier today in real life, and it was a pretty interesting race. Pretty good race. There wasn't too many crashes. There was a few. No, Chase Elliott put out, I think this is his fourth win in a row, I think, at the Roval, that's pretty crazy. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't win, to be honest. I was kind of rooting for Bowyer or Amarillo, hoping they'd make it in the playoffs, but I don't think they made it in there. Too far below the cut line. But for the guys that are watching, if you want to, drop your pick for who you think's going to win the championship this year in real life. I don't really know who to root for anymore. I'm kind of neutral to the people that are left in the playoffs. I'm not really sure who to root for. those that are watching, let me know how the audio and everything sounds for the broadcast tonight. I'm not sure how it sounds. I guess I could bring it up on my phone, but I do apologize if you do hear pretty loud noise. It's probably my PlayStation. That thing sounds like a Boeing 747 taking off. It probably needs to be like pulled apart and cleaned and all that, but haven't got to that yet. So once again, this is the Thunder Valley Racing League, and we are currently working on getting a truck league set up that is currently in the works, and hopefully you guys will get to see a little bit more about that here in the next upcoming weeks. I know we are planning to do a dev truck league for about the last 8 races of this season, and then I think next season we're going to go full-fledged in with the full truck season. It should be interesting to see. I don't know if y'all guys enjoy running trucks, but it's definitely a big enjoyment of mine. I do prefer to run the trucks probably over any other series. And speaking about opportunities in trucks, in real life, I've seen where Hailie Deegan is going to get an opportunity to drive the number 17 truck at Kansas for the first time. I'm kind of excited for that. She's a pretty good driver down in the ARCA series. She's pretty aggressive. She don't really take no crap from anyone. They some of the guys tend to push her around a little bit, and she just kind of pushes back. She don't really care to give them the bumper. I know they just raced a dirt race in the ARCA Menard series in real life, and they raced, I'm not 100% sure what the track was called, but it was a dirt race, and I believe she did finish second in that race. So she's been tearing it up. And then in the ARCA Menard series West, Gracie Trotter was able to get the first win for the West series. Appreciate it, Sinless. Maybe that could be a future career of mine. I don't know what I would talk about though. It'd be interesting to be a late night radio host. It really would be, because like, I don't know what you would even like start to talk about. I don't know if you talk about racing or if you talk about just everything going on, or just heck what you have for dinner. I don't know. We were hoping to get Brinkerhoff up in the booth tonight to join me, but he couldn't make it. So we're just freehanding it, and hopefully we'll get the show on the road before too long. Once again, we're racing the Auto Club. And this probably NASCAR Heat 5 will probably be one of the last games to feature the over 2 mile course of Auto Club, because with the new design and stuff that they're thinking about making it a short track, it's going to be interesting. I kind of wish they would have done it to Michigan. Me personally, I like running Auto Club, or yeah, Auto Club way better than I do Michigan. Alright, and we do have a the qualifying list right here. So in first on the pole is Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. And then in second we have the Heredia God in second. In third we have E-Bulldog 48. In fourth is Sporty Morty. In fifth is Exotic Apex. In sixth is Masopes. In seventh is Truth Tattoo. In eighth is Do Redneck. In ninth is Ski Mask Leezy. In 10th is T-Galt. 11th is Mike G. In 12th is Sinless Sweet. 13th is I'm gonna butcher this name. We're gonna call him Cantoon is what we're gonna call him. That'll work. And 14th is D-Blood. 15th is Tongue Punch. And that does look to be our full run here. So I do have an invite. So we're gonna jump right in here and see what's going on. Oh, they have it paused. I may have joined a little too early. Back out. Gotta send the Sweet up in here saying not to say anything about Michigan. It's man, I'm not a big fan of it, man. I'm being completely honest. Apparently there was an issue with qualifying, it does appear. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out here shortly. I'm interested to see what the custom paint schemes look like for these guys here in the Thunder Valley Racing League. I'm interested to see. I don't think I've seen any of them, to be honest with you. I don't think I've seen any of the paint schemes, so let's see what the creative strengths these guys have. I'm not 100% sure what happened with qualifying there. I'll show off my custom paint scheme I have for the Xfinity series that we're using as the ARCA cars for this league at the moment. If I can get to it. There it is. I made a Steve Part scheme. And this is kind of what it looks like. They didn't have the Pennzoil logos and stuff to make it. Okay, they're restarting a new lobby. Invites are going out by qualifying, so that sounds good. Just make sure y'all shoot me an invite. Appreciate it, fellas. But here's the Steve Part scheme I was able to come up with. I had to use different sponsors due to the fact that I didn't have, you know, Pennzoil and a couple other ones. So I used the iCanine.com. Kind of the closest I could to the Steve Part scheme. I know it's a Ford and he drove a Chevrolet, but I'm a Ford guy, so I was like, I'm throwing in a Mustang. So, and then my custom paint scheme, I changed it in the Cup series. I was running a car that looked like Carl Edwards' old 19 car, but I decided to redo it and kind of did my own thing. And just a 704 Games kind of paint scheme, went with their kind of sponsors and all that. It didn't turn out too bad, I don't think. I think it looks pretty good. Hey, Lee Bailey, this stands for first on race day. That's what Ford stands for. That's why I'm in one. But we do have another invite, and we'll wait for the we'll wait for the go to join. Then we'll jump right in. I appreciate it, T-Gulp. I tried a little bit. I kind of wish I would have kept the 19 car. Or like, I wish I could have saved 1 or 2 different paint schemes. If they just having one at a time, I think it'd be something they need to add in the next game. That way we can just show off different paint schemes and not have to remake them and then remake them and remake them. Look, we got 60 seconds on the timer. So we'll just be waiting. Alright, we got the green light to join, so I'm gonna accept the invite here and we'll get it going. Alright, watch the live race. So I don't know if you guys have ever checked into the Fanatec racing sim stuff, but it is really expensive. This stuff is on a new level of expensive. At least for my taste. Like, I looked at some of the stuff and that stuff's like $2,000. Like a setup. Yeah, it's crazy. But here we go with the Production Alliance Group 150, and we are a go. And it looks like we still have our wheel glitch. This game never fails. So I'm sorry, that'll be kind of an annoying thing to experience here, will be the wheel glitch. But as you can see, Y'all Aren't Ready is getting out to a little bit of a lead here in his Dale Earnhardt paint scheme, Napa paint scheme that he's rocking. We're 3 wide down in the field a little bit. Guys are fighting for position out in the lap 1. Oh, this is like the number 2 car on the outside of the Heredia God is trying to make something work here on the outside. I don't think he has quite enough run off of there. Ooh, they're getting real close back here between E-Bulldog and Sporty Morty. They're side by side. Oh, Sporty Morty dives in front of the 55 car of Truth Tattoo. They go into turn 1. Oh, someone's up in the wall. Looks like D-Blood may got a little tight there going into the corner. And look, he got up in the wall just a little bit. We're still near green. Oh, looks like Sinless Sweet may have lagged out. That stinks to hear for that man right there. We come into turn 4 here. Oh, it's like we got almost a 3-car battle for first here. Get back up here to the front. Oh, they go 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Oh, we got a car right up there against the wall. That is the car of, let's see, right there, Exotic Apex. I don't know if there may have been some contact that got him up there or if he just got tight. Follow around with Sporty Morty. Look, he's riding up in the 4th position right now. Look, the number 7 car of E-Bulldog is taking the lead out from under the number 3 of, let me get to him, Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. It's like Sporty Morty is making a hard charge on the right side, trying to get it up in that second position. One of the best things about this track here at Auto Club is just the amount of like 3-4 wide racing that you can have out in the corners. If you can ride that top line, oh, they get real close between Sporty Morty and the 28 car of Masopes. But they're about 3 to 4 wide coming out of turn 4. Got True Tattoo on the bottom. Looks like he will take that third spot away from Sporty Morty. Looks like the number 3 car is trying to get up to the outside. Man, look at Ski Mask Gleazy on the move here. He's drove up under a couple people there in turn 1 and 2 to get that spot. Very clean racing. They're 3 wide between Masopes, True Tattoo, and Ski Mask. Even 4 wide now with Y'all Ain't Ready Race on that really far outside. Oh, they touched a little bit between Ski Mask and True Tattoo. Oh, they're touching again. Look, everyone's kind of starting to spread out now a little bit. Maybe after that touch, after that contact. That Sporty Morty is starting to fall back a little bit. And the Bulldog continues to lead this race. We got Heredia God right here on his back bumper. Masopes in third. Looks like Ski Mask Gleazy in fourth. And then True Tattoo in fifth to round out the top 5. Like everything's starting to shuffle out now. Probably about 6-7 laps in now. Go back here a little farther back in the pack. Oh, they're 3 wide here between Dew and Sporty Morty and Y'all Ain't Racing. Or Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. My bad. Let's see if Dew takes the inside on Y'all Ain't Ready. Looks like Dew may get a run coming out of turn 2. Look, he tucks right up to his bumper. We go to the inside, going into turn 3. See if he forces it 3 wide. He will. Like Sporty is going to get shifted to the outside. It's like Dew and Y'all Ain't Ready Racing are side by side. With the number 8 car of Mike G on the outside of them. So the 3 wide racing. Here's going into turn 1. Let's see if Mike G can make something work here on the outside. Looks like the inside line is a little bit too strong. We're still 3 wide here between Y'all Ain't Ready Racing, Dew Redneck, and Sporty Morty. So Sporty Morty backed out of that one, going into turn 3. Sporty Morty looks under the side of Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. Number 8 car gets right on the back of Sporty Morty. Look, Mike G may be looking to the inside going into turn 1. No, he just rides right on his bumper. Let's go up here to the front and see what's going on up front. Look, Ski Mask Gleazy may be in the lead now. Look, Ski Mask in the lead. Then it looks like Masopes is in second. Oh, they go back 3 wide. Three wide going turn 1. Looks like Ski Mask Gleazy will dive to the inside of Masopes. Nope, True Tattoo is there. You got Heredia God under him. Got E Bulldog up here in the lead now. So you got E Bulldog in first, Masopes in second, True Tattoo in third. Then Heredia got in fourth, and then Ski Mask Leezy in fifth, and that's your top 5. I say we're getting pretty close to the ending of stage 1 here. We should be probably 15 laps in, if I had to take a guess. Doing some good racing here from that Thunder Valley Racing League. It's like really clean racing. There ain't been no cautions yet. Looks like my Soap's gonna take the lead away from E Bulldog. Up on the outside. Maybe not. It was like with True Tattoo pushing him, E Bulldog was... Oh, he may get back up to the front. Yeah, it's like True Tattoo's gonna push him right back to the front. Oh, and the Truth is gonna go to the inside of E Bulldog. It didn't look like he quite got there. Whoa, Ski Mask Leezy goes to the infield. May got loose. Oh, and Ski Mask Leezy's wrecking. There's another car in the wall. Looks like the 8 of Mike G was involved in that wreck. Oh, it looks like Cantoon is involved in that wreck. That may have been the end of the stage win right there. Got several cars involved in that pile up there coming into turn 1. That does appear to be the end of the stage. So first for the stage would be E Bulldog, and second is Heredia God, Masopes in third, True Tattoo in fourth, D Blood in fifth, Sporty Morty in sixth, Exotic Apex in seventh, Y'all Ain't Ready Racing in eighth, T Galt in ninth, and Mike G in 10th, and that will round out your top 10 for stage 1. Some really good racing that we've seen. It's like T Galt was involved in that wreck, also right there at the end. We've seen Ski Mask Leezy flipping. Get back up here to the front. See everything shook out. So it looks like Ski Mask Leezy's in first. You got Tongue Punch in second, E Bulldog in third, Heredia God in fourth, and Masopes in fifth. As we restart this race going into turn 1. Oh, this is getting real close, tight packed together. Like Tongue Punch is getting shifted to the outside. He may have not have pitted there. He may have not hit the button in time. And T-Galt's on the inside of Ski Mask back here in the pack. Looks like the 3 wide for second. Like E Bulldog just flat out ran away with the restart here. Looks like my Soaps is going to lose a couple positions. Back up here to the front. Man, E Bulldog is putting on a clinic right now on this restart. These guys need to try to get in line and try to push each other back up here to catch up to this man. He's just running away from them while they're back here 2 and 3 wide racing. Sporty Morty is in second. It looks like T-Galt is in third. The looks of it. And the 51 of D-Blood on the outside of them. Looks like D Redneck is up here in the mix too. Now, he dives into the inside of T-Galt looking for that second place spot. And myself is back up here trying to get the 4th place spot from Sporty Morty. Then Heredia God is on the inside of D-Blood, and they're battling for the 6th spot. Ooh, D-Blood looks to the outside of Sporty Morty. And Masopes, I don't think he's going to get a strong enough run on the outside to make the pass though. Oh, Heredia God, Sporty Morty, and D-Blood make it 3 wide. There's a little contact between Y'all Ain't Ready Racing and Sporty Morty. D-Blood gets into Do Redneck just a little bit. It sounds like there's some wrecking going on. Maybe that's just a glitch. It looks like Exotic Apex may have lost his car there. Oh, and Tongue Punch barely misses them there. Oh, what a save by Tongue Punch. That could have been real bad. And he just missed them. That's good. He may have got loose there. I don't know exactly what happened to Apex. Look, we're still green. Maybe not. Nope, they are slowing down. So it looked like they did bring out the caution. Like E-Bulldog's still up here in first. Well, they're running a manual caution. Is what I was just informed of. Oh, someone goes right up against the wall. What, Ski Mask? Lazy. He's gonna take the wave around. Or he's gonna opt not to pit, but everyone else is coming in the pit. Yep, I do believe everyone else is coming in the pit. It'd be interesting to see what they do here. If they take 2 tires, or if they take the 4 and fuel, or if they just come in and repair a little bit of damage. Maybe try to get some spots on pit road. And you gotta love the game's glitches on pit road. As you see, these cars are piling over each other in pit road, but our drivers can't do nothing about that. It's just the way the game's physics work. I really wish they would have fixed little glitches like that, but it do make for a good show though. Looks like the number 7 we're gonna make that first. Then Soaps in second. Heredia got in third. They're going to do the choose rule next up the line, and then they're going to go on the following lap. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here and how everything shakes out. But Ski Mask Lazy is in the pit road now. So we got my Soaps in second here. Heredia got in third. T got fourth. By the looks of it coming out of pit road. Let's see what is right around here with E-Bulldog at the front. Or, yeah, E-Bulldog. Let's see if he takes the inside or the outside lane for the restart. If I was him, I think it would be better to choose the inside line just for the run that you can get off. But he may be thinking about that with the outside too. Because I know on the restarts here, you can get a really good run on the outside. But if someone's pushing you, and no one don't get up into you and get you up in the wall a little bit. But it does look like he is going to take the inside. So myself is going to be on the outside in spot number 2. Then it does look like T-Got will be in third. And then Heredia got in fourth. Sporty Morty will be in. It looks like Do Redneck will be in 5th. D-Blood in 6th. Looks like Truce Tattoo is in 7th. Sporty Morty in 8th. And then Y'all Ain't Ready Racing in 9th. And then the 8 car of Mike G is in 10th. That will be your starting 10. We go back up here to the front with E-Bulldog, and we will flip it around, and we'll see how they enter turn 1. They get the tires heated up and ready to restart. Let's see who gets a good restart. Myself's get a good restart. He can come out of turn 2 being in first. Alright, we are green. Oh, it looks like E-Bulldog gets an amazing start. And it looks like my Soaps and T-Got did not get the same luck. Let's fall back here with my soaps. Looks like D-Redneck will take the inside of him, and then Heredia God on the inside of him as well. Looks like T-God will be able to work his way into the second position. See some good bump drafting going down these long straightaways of Auto Club. Looks like my soaps is gonna get past dude. Looks like Sporty Morty's gonna choose to draft with my soaps. As he go into turn 3. Man, E-Bulldog is just putting on a clinic on these restarts. He's just putting a gap between him and second place. That's probably like a good, probably half second gap right there. Half to a full second gap on second place. Let's ride along with T-Got here for a little bit. Like Heredia God is looking on the outside of him. Trying to get a run out of turn 2 to see if he can make the pass for second place, and T-Got fires back on the inside. Looks like Heredia will get the pass going in turn 3 and 4 for second place. Looks like D-Blood had slipped back a little bit back here into the pack. Probably about the 8th position. Him and Truth Tattoo are back here fighting it out. Looks like Truth Tattoo is on the outside of Sporty Morty. Blood gets a massive entrance there in turn 3. Go right up on the bumper of Sporty Morty in turn 3. And look, he will look to the inside. Nope, he will not get there on Sporty Morty. So, but he did get the pass on Truth Tattoo. It's like Tongue Punch is hanging out here in the back. I'm not sure, something may have happened to him. Oh, so we got a car right up here in the wall. It's like Canteen. May have been a little tight coming out the corner. Got the Toyota Supra right up there in the wall. We're 3 wide here between Mike G, D-Blood, and Sporty Morty. Oh, Sporty got a massive run there. Right along with Sporty Morty. The Truth Tattoo on the inside of him. Looks to the inside of Truth Tattoo. And Truth puts the block on him. Look like he's just going to sit back here and draft. Look, he's probably looking for a pass on turn 3. Doesn't look like he will get there though. Go back up to the front. Does it look like they have caught the leader of E-Bulldog. We're kind of single file racing. Again, Heredia is looking to get the lead from E-Bulldog. Heredia right up on his bumper. See who gets a better drive off. Heredia is looking for the outside pass on E-Bulldog for the lead. It doesn't look like he will get there though. So he jumps right back in behind on the draft. These guys are doing a great job of holding a steady wheel. and making these corners clean. Ain't really been no caution. There's been, I do believe, one manual caution, and that should be the only thing that we've had. Ready to go. They're still looking to make a pass to the lead, but it just looks like he cannot get there. He's right on his bumper, but doesn't look like he can make the pass. And now I know this stage is roughly 14 laps. So we should be getting rather close to the end of the stage, I'm pretty sure. Looks like E-Bulldog will still hold Heredia off, going to this flag. Let's take a lap with E-Bulldog here. Listen to how he does his throttle. Like he gets off the gas and maybe actually the end of the stage. It was not. It was like Heredia is looking back to the inside of him now. Like Heredia will make that pass for first. If I can get to his car. There it is. And he will complete the pass for first. E-Bulldog looks to the inside of him. Oh, it's going to be close to the line. I'm not sure who led that lap. I think Heredia led it by a bumper. Yeah, they're off the throttle right here. It's a great battle for the lead here between Heredia and E-Bulldog. Heredia will look to the inside of them. Oh, they're side by side. So here may be the end of the stage here. Bumper to bumper as they cross the line. I think Heredia God may have led the end of the stage there. I think he may have got it just by a bumper. I mean, that was really close. Talking about by a couple thousandths of a second. And that was the final. I'm interesting to see who got that there. I'm pretty sure it was Heredia by a bumper. All right, your top 10 for stage 2 results are Heredia got in first, E-Bulldog in second, Masops in third, T-Got in fourth, Duke Redneck in fifth, Sporty Morty in sixth, Mike G in seventh, Truth Tattoo in eighth, Ski Mask Sleazy in ninth, and Y'all Ain't Ready Racing rounding out the top 10 for stage 2. Let's see if we can go back up here to the front. So like Heredia is still in first, E-Bulldog in second after the pits. Masops in third, T-Got in fourth, Sporty Morty in fifth, and the number 8 of Mike G in sixth. This will be a 38 lap shootout here. Low, it looks like there's a car around in the back. I do believe that was Mike G. That's what I had thought. He may have got loose or got up into someone and it got him loose. T-Got gets into my soaps a little bit right there. Moves him up the track just a little bit, trying to get that pass. So it's gonna be right on his door. Not gonna give him any room. Oh, something Soap's got up in the wall after there's some contact between him and T-Got. Oh, looks like Sporty Morty may have been involved. There's my soaps. Looks like that will be a caution due to the fact that there was 2 cars involved. Man, I hate to see Sporty Morty and my soaps get involved in that one. Go back up here to the front. Maybe looking at another manual caution. I believe that's what we're looking at. Look, we're having everyone's taking the pit road. So then these guys can get on a full tank of gas, can get about 20 laps of fuel. I don't think anyone took the gamble of staying out and trying to hold off the fuel that they got at the ending of stage 2. Looks like everyone is in the pits. See who wins the race off. Looks like T-Got will win the race off of the pit lane. Exotic Apex in second. Off the pit road, the Mike G came out in third. Sporty Morty in fourth. And this is in fact a manual caution. Well, E-Bulldog came out here back in 5th. Looks like this is the race off pit road for him. Look like he may have took 4. These other top guys may have only took 2. Masotes, you can see that where he had to repair the damage, who came out later after everyone else has. Look, he took a lot of damage from that impact, that hard impact at the line there. Looks like T-Got's going to take the inside. We're going to have Apex out here in second on the outside on the restart. And then we're going to have Mike G in third and Sporty Morty 5th. And then 5th is E-Bulldog. And then 6th is Heredia. Be interesting to see if Masotes can make it back up here from the back of the pack, from back to the front. It is possible, but let's see if he can make it up there. Whoa, there's a car on the wall. Let's Ski Mask Sleazy. Like Tongue Punch may have got into him a little bit there. Tongue Punch looks like he's falling to the back. We get going on this restart. And we are green. What T-Got will lead us down into turn 1. Oh, I hear tire spin. There's a car around. It was like E-Bulldog may got loose on the apron. Involved in that wreck. It looks like E-Bulldog. Masotes may got caught back up in it again. D Redneck will be caught up in it. Ski Mask Sleazy. And potentially Tongue Punch was caught up in it as well as D-Blood. From what it looked like there, look, E-Bulldog got loose going down in turn 1. He may have got too low on the apron there, and it looked like the back end may just came around on him. If I had to assume. Man, that's a tough break for E-Bulldog. He was doing well. He was up there leading the race. Maybe he can make his way back. Well, Y'all Ain't Ready Racing will be in the lead for this one. Apex on his outside. T-God in third. Well, there's a little contact there. Like Cantoon got into T-Got a little bit, like he shuffled to the outside. But T-Got and Heredia is going to drive up under Apex. They're 4 wide back here between Sporty, Apex, Heredia, and Mike G. Oh, looks like Big Redneck got a little too low on the apron there, and look, he may have saved it. He lost a lot of speed though. But T-Got has worked his way back up to the lead. Let's follow him around. If I can get to him. The tough break for D. But there are 3 wide back here between Y'all Ain't Ready Racing, D Blood, and like E Bulldog potentially out there in the mix again. Heredia's looking on the inside. Oh, T-Got goes on the block. Comes right up on the nose of Heredia. Looks like D Blood will work his way up into 4th. Like Heredia went wide. Oh, they're 4 wide for 2nd. Oh, it looks like Mike G got into Heredia a little bit, got him up in the wall. May have slowed Heredia down a little bit. Like he will drop back a little bit farther back into the pack. They're still 3 wide for 2nd. Looks like D Blood may have got to the inside of T-Got. Maybe a little contact there. Oh, there's contact between Mike G and T-Got. They still hold a steady wheel. Like E Bulldog has worked his way back up to the front after being involved in that last wreck that we had. Let's see, I'll jump into the overview camera, show you just how close these guys are racing to each other. Follow Sporty Morty. They look like they're 3 wide right behind them between D Blood, Y'all Ain't Ready Racing, and Heredia. Well, things are starting to shuffle out a little bit more. Look, we'll get back to our line racing. E Bulldog there again will put a massive gap between him and 2nd place. It's like True Tattoo's in 2nd and T-Got in 3rd. True Tattoo's been up in the mix a little bit today, but I don't think he's made it all the way up to the front yet. So like he's just saving his car and then making this late race charge. Like he is starting to run down E Bulldog. Well, he made up a lot of room then on E Bulldog. Look, they are slowing down. It may have been a caution. I don't think that was the end of the race. They didn't do any. Maybe another manual caution by the looks of it. Look, everyone will pit as time by. We'll see if Truth can beat E Bulldog off pit road, and you gotta love the glitches, man. It is like they're doing a manual caution because it looks like Heredia had an incident with Y'all Ain't Ready Racing, so that may have happened while we were spectating True Tattoo now. Does look like E Bulldog will just beat True Tattoo off of the pit lane just by a little bit. A lag spike there. That T-Galt came off in third. Then Masopes is in fourth. Well, Mike G came off in sixth, I do believe, and looks like Sporty Morty is in fourth. Let's see which lane E Bulldog takes on this restart. He's been taking the inside all night. I'm pretty sure he'll stick with that inside. And it does look like he will. That means Truth will be on the outside trying to make that outside line work as he comes into the next lap. Looks like True Tattoo is going to start in third on the inside, and then T-Got will go into second, and the Sporty or Masopes on the fourth position. Interesting exchange of events here. Let's see if anyone can hold E Bulldog off. This man on restarts have been taking off from people. It was like he must be hitting the nitrous button or kicking the turbos on the scramble button. I don't know what he does on these restarts, but he just pulls away. He's done it every time, and about 5 to 6 laps in, it's like a couple people start to catch him. So like he may have a potential short run car, but he's still fast. So let's see what happens as we start this race, or restart the race. Like T-Got may have spun the tires a little bit back there, and E Bulldog will get out to an insane restart. True Tattoo on the inside, like he will get into second. Let's jump back here in the pack a little bit. Sporty Morty will be in third. Like Mike G and T-Got are battling out for fourth. T-Got gets a little bit into the wall. There's a little contact between him and Masopes. And looks like Masopes will make it. Oh, he tried to get on the inside pass for T-Got there, and looks like T-Got put the block on him. Masopes looks to the inside. Oh, there's a car around. Looks like D-Blood has spun around in the infield there. Not sure if he was the only car involved. It does appear so. It does look like he was the only car involved. He may have got a little low, or may have got into somebody and just sent him around there. Well, we hate to hear that about D-Blood. Dude's normally competitive and fast and normally been up there all night. It's like True Tattoo starting to run down E Bulldog. Look, everyone's starting to get into a straight line here. Looks like there's a little contact between Apex, Exotic Apex, and Schematic Lazy. Oh, the number 6 T-Got gets loose in turns 1 and 2 and will spin around. I think he got into someone else, but I don't think he really got them out of their groove. Like he is the only one involved in that wreck. That will give D-Blood a chance to run up on him. Maybe they can bunt direct and get back up here to the front pack. They're 3 wide between Canteen and Mike G and then Exotic Apex. Like Mike G will look to the inside of Apex. Let's see if Truth has ran down E Bulldog yet. E Bulldog still putting on a commanding lead over Truth. And third is Masopes. Well, these guys have started to gap the field. These front two guys. Sporty Morty is pushing, does believe to be Heredia God. That is in fourth. Sporty Morty in fifth. Ski Mask Leezy in sixth. See if D-Blood pushes T-Gault a little bit. Did they get caught up? Looks like they're gonna do a side-by-side battle for position there. Look, these guys are about a straight away behind the front lead pack after their incidents that they've had. The real question is, can anyone run down E-Bulldog? This man is just putting on lead. Oh, it looks like there's a wreck back here. There is, in fact, a wreck. Oh, it looks like Tongue Punch just caught the end of Exotic Apex. Like, D Redneck was involved. Y'all ain't already racing. Does look like he was involved. Potentially Ski Mask Leezy as well. Looks like Mike G may have been involved as well. Not 100% sure what happened. Someone may have gotten to each other, but it has brought out a caution. The guys are fighting hard for position. Look, we have 20 to go. So the interesting part about it being 20 to go here now is that y'all heard me say earlier that these cars can have 20 laps of fuel. So for those that pit under this caution, they shouldn't have to worry about fuel after this, because it means going to green there should be about 17 laps left on green. It'd be interesting to see what happens. It looks like E-Bulldog will be on the outside of True Tattoo starting in first, and then Masopes is in third. It's like Cantoon is in fourth. Sporty Morty in fifth, and Masopes is in sixth. Like E-Bulldog's getting a massive run on True Tattoo coming out of turn two. They're side by side down the backstretch. Doesn't look like Truth will be able to make the pass on E-Bulldog. Oh, there's some contact between Sporty Morty and True Tattoo. Oh, I hear a car on the wall. May have just drifted up a little bit. See True Tattoo. Look, Mike G looking to the inside of True Tattoo. Little contact there between those two. Pushes True Tattoo up a little bit high. Now 3 wide with D Redneck. And then Mike G and Cantoon. The Apex will get to the outside of True Tattoo. Look, he may have got contact on a little wall. Oh, there's a little contact between True Tattoo and Exotic Apex. And they are 5 wide in turn 1. There's contact between T-Gault and Heredia God, and Heredia gets into True Tattoo. Let they get up in the wall. Some chaos has transpired here. Like True Tattoo is slow on the backstretch. Him and Exotic Apex both are slow on the backstretch. Tattoo looks really slow on the backstretch. I'm not sure if he's just trying to get around to the pit. It's a tough break for True Tattoo and Exotic Apex both. They're both being pretty competitive. True Tattoo's up here battling for the win at the last restart. But that's what happens in racing sometimes. Let Masopes will be in second, and once again E-Bulldog has put on a really big gap between him and second place. Like Exotic Apex and Truth Tier are both in the pits. The E-Bulldog may have a second gap over Masops, and there's about a half second between Masops and third place. Oh, there's contact between Tongue Punch and the two of Heredia. Does appear like Do Redneck is in third. And Ski Mask Leezy is in fourth. And Sporty Morty in fifth, and D-Blood in sixth. D-Blood's to the inside of Sporty Morty. And it looks like he will complete the pass on Sporty Morty. Oh, never mind. Sporty Morty had a good run coming out of 2. And he made it side by side, going down the backstretch. Now D-Blood will complete the pass on Sporty Morty. Look, he had a better turns 3 and 4 than Sporty. Man, E-Bulldog is just stretching out the lead. Looks like everyone's kind of spread out. As everyone's kind of running their own race at this point. And once again, these guys are on a slider setup. So everyone going into the race is on a basically even playing field. They just adjust the car how they like it. And then when you get in, then you can modify your car in the pit, and then that's where you could really make the car yours, per se. But everyone starts on an even playing field. No one has any big advantages, you know, like that. But by the looks of it, looks like E-Bulldog has had this track figured out. As looks like D-Blood will look to the inside for the pass on Ski Mask Leezy. Looks like he will clear him, and he will go into fourth. Looks like dude is looking for the pass on Masops. D-Blood also looking for the pass. Oh, look, there's a little lag spike between Masops. There was another lag spike there that may have hurt Do a little bit. Look, he slowed him up a little bit. Looks like D-Blood is going to get by Masops for the pass. Does look like Truth Tattoo and Exotic Apex have dropped out of the race. May have had issues, may have had some mechanical failure. And this is like Sinless did lag out there at the beginning. Man, E-Bulldog is once again just stretched out the lead due to where these guys are back here battling. Like D-Blood will go into second. Masops is in third. Ski Mask Leezy did make the pass on Do for fourth. I wonder if these guys are going into save mode a little bit. Maybe trying to save some tires, maybe a little bit of fuel. Know that they all pit there, and they should be clear on the fuel. But there's a three-way battle back here between Y'all Ain't Ready Racing and Heredia and Sporty Morty and Mind G. Look, they were 3 wide at one point. There's maybe been a little bit of lag from Mike G. Like Heredia will make it 3 wide and look for the pass on Mike G, and he will get there. And he's also looking for the pass on Heredia and Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. Looks like Y'all Ain't Ready Racing will get a better run off of turn 4. Hope you guys are enjoying this awesome race here presented by the Thunder Valley Racing League on NASCAR Heat 5. This is once again the Production Alliance Group 150. Jump back up here to the front. Look at the gap between E-Bulldog. He's almost a half straightaway ahead of these guys. He is putting on a clinic right now. Let's take a lap with him. We'll look farther back into the pack and see what's going on. Like Heredia is now looking for a pass on T-Galt. Gets right to his bumper. See if he makes this pass down into turn 3. He's going to get right on his bumper going out of turn 4. Maybe he can get a good draft going down the front stretch and make a run here on T-Galt. We'll see if T-Galt can hold him off. Looks like Heredia is looking to the inside of T-Galt. Will he clear him? It does look like he is clear of him. Yeah, he barely clears him. As for the 6th position, T-Galt will look back underneath him for 6th. Like he will not get there. Look, Heredia just had too good of a drive off the corner. I think that may have been the end of the race. I do believe it was. If that's the case, it looks like E-Bulldog was in 1st, D-Blood in 2nd, and then it's like Do Redneck was in 3rd, Ski Mask Leezy in 4th, and my Soaps in 5th. So here is the final results. It was like E-Bulldog won the race, D-Blood in 2nd, D-Redneck 3rd, Ski Mask Leezy 4th, my Soaps in 5th, Heredia God in 6th, T-Galt in 7th, Sporty Morty in 8th, Mike G in 9th, and 10th is Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. So on that note, we will back out of here, and we will try to get these guys in here. We'll get E-Bulldog, D-Blood, and D-Redneck, and we'll see what these guys thought about the race and what they got to say. Bear with me 1 second as I get these guys an invite. I do not believe I have E-Bulldog as a friend on my PlayStation, so I will try to get D-Blood to get him an invite whenever he gets in here. Look, the number 7 of E-Bulldog did get the win. Hey dude, do you have E-Bulldog on your friends list?
I believe so, bud. I believe so.
Can you suggest the party there?
If not, E-Bulldog, I do not see him. I believe. Let me get D-Blood in here. I think that's.
Yeah, I think I can get him in here by going through or typing his ID in here. 1 second. Bear with me 1 second as we get everyone in here. Alright. Good deal. I just actually typed his name into to find him. But that'll work. We'll wait till he gets in here, then we'll start the interviews.
There he is.
Yeah, it's not loaded in for me yet.
Let's say just give it like a second.
Alright, there we go. Look, everyone is in here now. So, I just want to say that was a good race, fellas. Y'all kept it clean. Y'all had really good racing. Some 3 wide, 4 wide racing. And even one time there was 5 wide going in the corner. Didn't really end too well, but we were 5 wide at one point. But we'll start out with Dew here. So Dew, you were able to get up to 3rd place finish. You were involved in a couple wrecks. Going through the race a little bit. Tell me about how you kind of overcame the wrecks and got up to 3rd.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. I think the first wreck I got involved with was like I think Heredia came down on me. The thing is, like me and y'all ain't ready. We was just minding our business, having a nice Sunday stroll. All of a sudden, we see this 2 car out of nowhere, and then about a couple of laps later, I ended up spinning myself out off a 3. And yeah, it was just definitely a up and down race. But overall, I had the speed, I had the draft, trying to work my way up there. And whenever I got up to Sporty Morty and Ski Mask's draft, I knew that was my chance. And I don't know what happened to Ski. I don't know if he got loose, but all of a sudden I ended up taking advantage of a good spot and finished 3rd. So I'll definitely take it.
Well, it's definitely a good show. It's definitely good to see you be able to get up there. I ran a few races with you, and we were kind of racing, outside the league and stuff. It's always good race.
Oh, yeah,
But we'll take it and we'll throw it over into D-Blood, which is the commissioner for Thunder Valley Racing League.
Oh, go ahead and get Bulldog. I'll go last.
Go ahead and get D-Blood.
No, I was going to talk about some other stuff after this. Go ahead, Bulldog.
Alright, well, we'll throw it over to E-Bulldog then. So E-Bulldog, man, you put on a clinic out there, dude. On the restarts, like you just no one could keep up with you on the restarts. Like you would get a whole corner ahead of people coming out of turn 2. It was pretty wild. Tell me about it, man.
Thank Alex for my modded controller. That modded controller is bad. I'm telling you. It gives you about 6 car lengths on a restart.
Well, heck yeah. That's yeah. You need to send me a link to that modded controller, man. I need that kind of help.
Alex just said give him honey buns. He'll give you one.
That'll work. I actually mentioned. I was like, I didn't know if you were hitting the nitrous or hitting the scramble button on with your turbos or what you were doing to be able to get out there like that. But I seen you were also involved in a wreck there. And you were able to come back and get back up to the lead. How did that go?
Oh, it was pretty good. Had a good handling car. Had to thank my Mac Tools crew, Chevrolet, and Harry Gant for the inspiration on the paint job. D-Blood and Thunder Valley for giving me the opportunity to show my skills. Let's see. I have to thank KR for letting everybody go. We couldn't have do this without you.
What have we done?
No, all jokes aside, no, I had a fantastic car. I was just trying to mess around with Alex and have some fun. But yeah, if it hadn't been for them guys kicking us all out, we wouldn't be able to have this kind of fun.
There you go.
So I have to thank them. I mean, but no, thanks D-Blood for letting me come over here and destroy the field. So
No, it's all good, buddy. I hate I invited you now. I don't want this race.
Hey, real quick though, I do want to thank D-Blood for allowing me to get a chance to race in my first race. It was definitely a good experience and had a lot of fun tonight.
Hey, glad to have you, son.
So we'll once again, congratulations on the 3rd place finish, dude, and congratulations on the win there. to E Bulldog, but I'll send it over to our commissioner. D Blood, tell me about that second place finish, man.
I prefer El Presidente.
El Presidente, all right, Mr. El Presidente up in here.
No, shoot, man. We got some stuff to clean up there. I think we can all admit that we had a couple of rough laps there at the start of stage 3. But we'll work on that. We were originally going to run this on low draft settings, and then decided to go to normal. And I think we kind of see now we got to run on low to kind of help spread everybody out on these 1.5 miles.
I got you.
But other than those couple of incidents there at the start of stage 3, I mean, I know I got turned once, but I mean that's racing. It's gonna happen. So I thought it was overall, like you said. I mean, I was sitting back. I just kind of rode in stage 1 and 2 just to watch, see how everybody was gonna handle it. But,
yeah, that's kind of what it looked like there.
If I didn't see 3, 4, 5 wide racing there.
Yeah, it looked like you were kind of just hanging out toward the back for most of the race, and then it's like stage 3, you just kicked it in overdrive and drove up there.
I wanted to just kind of watch guys. Being new, I wanted to make sure people ain't driving over their heads and all that kind of stuff. So I'll sacrifice finishes and stages and just get the finish at the end. So, because with this kind of being being my thing here, I feel like it's kind of my obligation to watch it and no, I don't have to win every race. I just want to have everybody have fun. And heck, I think that was a heck of a fun race. So.
Oh heck yeah, that's what we're all here for. At the end of the day, it is a video game, and we're just here to get out of the mess that public lobbies are, and just have some good, clean, fun racing with a bunch of guys that we have friends with.
It kind of looked like one.
Yeah. I won't argue with you there. That 5 wide, like, I got a good view on that. That was some. Y'all were sending it. You should have
been in the party chat. You had everybody yelling, "Hello, low, low." At one point, I just started calling it out from the back of the pack. All right, you 4 wide, 5 wide, 3 wide.
You're being the own spotter.
Well, I was being everybody else's spotter for them. So, heck, that was this is only our 3rd race, and it's the first one we broadcast, and I think it looked really good.
I think it did too.
We had 15 guys start the race. A couple couldn't make it tonight, so and I know we had a couple lag out. I hate that. I know Sinless, he lagged out on very first lap. We took the green and he lagged out just like that. This was his first race with us, and I hate that for him. But we got I think 10 more weeks now, and I figured I'd come on here. We can kind of make our truck series announcement that we're going to start, since you are the official vice president of truck racing operations.
Well, I do appreciate it. I kind of alluded to it there at the beginning. I said that we kind of had something in the works while we were waiting to get everything started there. I was like, we have I reckon the way we're going to work it is the 8 races left in the season are going to be the same tracks as the Arc Menard series, and then be roughly about 10 to 11 guys.
Yeah, I think technically we were going to start at the Mid-Ohio, so I think it's going to be like 5 races, I think.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't counted, but and the way I'm kind of thinking it's going to work, we'll take 10 or 11 guys, and we're going to try to. I've already got some guys lined up. We're going to broadcast it, and this will kind of be like our tryout. Me and you got to kind of work out the details, but the way I'm kind of thinking, we're just talking. We can talk about it. The top 5 points guys at the end of the truck series are automatically in the truck series for next season, and then the bottom 5 are going to go into our development, which will be the ARCA series. Just kind of the way I'm thinking it works out.
I like that
way.
It
kind of gives them it gives them a reason to race. You know what I mean?
Yep, I agree with you. I think, as I was about to allude to, it'd be a good way to sort that out. Because I know it's like for points and stuff, but instead of racing for a championship, you're kind of racing for your spot.
Yeah, I'm last in points.
Yeah, you'll be racing for your spot, and then we're also we're most likely, if we can get enough people, we'll most likely start a cup series. So we would have cups, we'd have trucks, and then we will have our developmental series, which would be ARCA. So a lot of big things came real quick. So,
Yeah, it
you
did
know,
for
I was
sure.
excited. I was excited when you messaged me about trucks. I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get Shifter to start a truck series for TDR. I was going to do it anyway next year, and we'll get it started a little early.
Well, I do appreciate the opportunity too. I mean, you kind of know the other situation that we were kind of in, and I was like thinking about working my way out of that situation. And I had thought about doing my own league, and then you messaged me and was like, "Well, speaking about making your own league, why don't you just do this?" And I was like,
Yeah, it was funny. I was actually I was cutting the grass last night or yesterday, and I was thinking, and it for some reason it popped in my mind. I was like, I wonder if Shifter just want to bring it in under my series, and then because I already told you I'd help you, get it set up with graphics and stuff like that. Go
Yeah.
ahead and combine it and just do one big thing. You know what I mean?
"Yep, I know exactly what you mean." I think it'll be I kind of like it too because our rules. I looked at the rules and everything before I said, "Yeah, we'll jump in." We're kind of right there with the same page, on the same page with the rules and all that. I think it's going to lead to some good racing, some good league racing.
Yeah, I think the only thing, and this is something me and you will have to work out, will be choose rule and stuff like that for for the trucks and the development league. But we'll worry about that at a later date. It's kind of complicated doing these manual cautions and the choose rule, but it adds a lot to it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, for
because
sure.
there's
It's
a
a
lot of
different
cautions
flair.
that this game just doesn't, for whatever reason, it just doesn't call. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know there was a car that was flipping through the air in this race, and there wasn't a caution. I was just like, "All right, game, just do whatever." Then y'all did the manual caution, but it kind of gave, I believe it was Ski Mask that was flipping. Kind of gave him a chance to get in the pits and get repaired and get back up with y'all. Made for some better
and,
racing.
and that's the thing, if hopefully whatever NASCAR Heat 6 is, I don't know if it's between NASCAR Heat or NASCAR or whatever.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets a lot better with these caution detectors and things like that, to where that kind of thing is not needed.
I'm really hoping so. I know they had mentioned that they're going to a whole new engine for the new game, so I'm
Yes.
really hoping that they just jump on and kind of make something kind of similar to F1 2020. I know it's I ain't played it but from what I've seen and what I've watched and stuff like that, it looks like there's pretty on point game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think it's going to be more like F1, and from what I've seen of F1, I'm real excited, to be honest with you. Just because I've seen the videos of like the team mode or whatever you call it, career team mode.
Mhm.
I'm excited about that. So
Yeah, I think it'll be
but I'm
good.
real excited now to get these trucks going. So because I know, I've already got some guys in the ARCA series this year who say they want to run trucks, like myself, Truth Tattoo, and I know y'all ain't ready. So it's going to be some stout competition down there because I know you're running it too. So
Yep. Yeah, I am
we go.
excited. This is the word for it. I'm excited to get it going.
A lot of people look at the trucks like it's like a lower series. In my opinion, it's not. And I want us to have the best cup, the best truck series that you can possibly have. So I want the truck series to have just as competitive guys as you do in cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly
And I
what
think
you
we
mean.
can put that together.
I think we can too. I know if we get too many Heredias up in here, I don't know if we can keep up though, to be honest with you. Like,
I heard I got
Aurelia had
demoted
a rough
because of
night
no
tonight.
talent. Can I go down to trucks?
Yeah, I ain't got no talent, so I had to go down. So,
I need to go down. I just 5.5 seconds was not good enough. Can I go to trucks?
Come on,
Only
son.
if you give me about a
I'll
lap
be glad
lead.
to race you. Come on.
All right, we'll go to trucks.
Come
There
on,
you go.
I'll
Get
race
some
you.
speed.
Come on. Trash. While we're sponsored by Waste Management.
hey, but
Oh, God.
if someone's literally like works for Waste Management, y'all want to sponsor? I mean, hit
Hey,
your
send
boy
the
up.
check, son. Send the check.
We will slap a name tag on it.
Hey, we will mod a dump truck in as the pace car. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah. That'd be awesome. Why ain't that already a thing? I mean, come on now.
Hey, I don't know, son. I don't know. I like it. I like it.
Oh man, do you have any final words or?
On my end, just thought it was a great racing. I mentioned this before. I mean, I had a lot of fun. First time in the league with you guys, and overall, on my end, I thought it was a really good night.
Good deal. What about you, Bulldog? Any final words?
Good race. Had fun. Had some good laughs. Got to try out another setup. Hopefully we can keep this car in victory lane a lot this year.
Heck yeah. What about you, El Presidente? You got any,
No,
any final words?
no, man. I'm good. I'm excited. That was a good race tonight. It was a good first broadcast. I'm excited to listen to it now, see how it went, and I'm ready to get all this stuff kicked off real well.
It may look a little rough because your boy ain't a good commentator, but we tried. So that's all we can do.
That's all we can do, son. Like you said, we're just doing it to have fun. So.
Yes, sir. But there again, good shifter, and it was a great race. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Once again, this is Thunder Valley Racing League here on NASCAR Heat 5. And you want a sponsor? We're open. But we'll see you guys next week.